In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the MicroDial Tapering Jig from MicroJig. Here's a quick look at the packaging before I take it out and some of the main features. It's made to be used primarily on a table saw, but can be used with a router table and bandsaw as well. It can cut from 1 to 8-sided tapers quickly and efficiently, especially on repeat cuts. It's precise up to 1/8 of a degree. It's designed to be used with a gripper 3D push block, although you can use it alone with wider pieces. Made in the USA, which I love to see. On the back, it specifies you can switch between 2 taper cuts with built-in memory locks and dial in on the exact angle, which also locks in place. And here's a picture of it in action with an 8-sided tapered leg. Okay, when you open the box, I'll admit it's a little intimidating when you see all of the pieces parts, but that's why I'm going to walk you through each step, and you can just pause this video as you follow along, but there are written instructions you should read through as well. The main body comes pre-assembled. There's a large baggie with most of the components, as well as one containing the handle and its hardware. Before opening the pieces, I cut the little black washer section off. And I always like to group the parts. You're going to have 8 large T-bolts, and there are 8 corresponding thumb knobs, 6 white plastic shoulder washers, 2 yellow memory stops, and 1 trailing block. I'm going to begin with the memory stops, which go in the places marked G in the manual, but it's also marked here on the body. Slide a T-bolt up through the back and place a memory stop on top of it. Now, right off the rip, the placement of these pieces was confusing to me because it's shown in different positions in the manual, photos on the box, and in company videos. I figured the shape had a purpose, but couldn't find a logical explanation. To me, it makes sense for the flat edges on the stop and jig to face each other. I don't know that it really matters once it's locked down, but I changed this after filming once I was more familiar with the product. Whatever you decide, tighten it down with a thumb screw. The second memory stop goes here and attaches with a thumb screw as well. A couple important things I want to point out before continuing. There are holes at the top for hanging the jig and also 7 keyhole slots on the body if you want to make and attach an auxiliary sole. The slots for attaching a gripper are here, and the handle attaches in any of these slots. The pivot knob is here at the top and locks. The second locking knob is located towards the bottom, and a heel hook is at the bottom to secure material like this. There's honestly so much to go over with this product that I think I'm going to film a dedicated demonstration video after I've had some time to become familiar with this jig. But for now, find the trailing block. You would use this when making a straight cut on stock without a prepared straight edge. It goes with the smooth side up and is basically housed in this slot until needed and anchors to the grooves at the very bottom. Take 2 T-bolts and slide them up through the bottom. Place a shoulder washer face down on each. Add a thumb screw. Slide it into place and tighten. Now locate the handle and hardware. You'll have 2 fasteners, 2 metal washers, and 2 oval nuts. Place a washer onto each of the threads. And I found it easier to use a screwdriver to do this and guide it down the channel and into the hole rather than trying to drop it down. Then place the handle on the jig and take the oval nuts with the raised sides up towards the bottom and attach both. Another side note, because of my height, I found it more natural to put the handle lower when using it. Otherwise, it caused me to lean over the top of my table saw. Now I'm going to add the 4 thumb screws to the channels where the gripper will attach. Again, I was a little confused at first because there are 5 slots and only 4 thumb screws, so you'll possibly need to shift them around during use. Take a T-bolt up through the bottom and place a black O-ring onto the threads, then a shoulder washer facing down, then the thumb screw. Repeat until all 4 are installed. And that's basically it as far as assembly. I will quickly point out the functions of the color match dials. They lift up and pivot, then click into place with little pins. The degree scale is at the bottom. For whole and half degrees, you'll use the red marks. Green is for eighths, black is for quarters, and orange is for 3/8. For angles that fall between the eighths, use the pointer marked with a black X inside the circle. There isn't a pin to lock it. It will pivot freely and you'll have to lock it in place with the main knob. The top one is the rise and run dial when you want to cut a certain amount of taper over a specified length. The color code scale is set up a little differently, but the button functions the same way. You pull it out to pivot it into place. And that's all I'm going to cover in this video. I hope it was helpful. And if you want to see other innovative products from MicroJig, click the link right here and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.